Okay, Hare Krishna everyone. Please turn on your cameras if possible or not possible. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
It seems
Krishna Mataji.
you are there. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, everyone. Please turn on your videos. Partha, Rishabh, Savi. Welcome, Krit. Where you were last time? You were not there. You and Savi.
I went to Blue Mountains.
Blue Mountains. Okay, that's good. But you shouldn't miss your task. Your friend Dibyo was there. Dibyo is not here today. Yes. Please turn on your cameras. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashachate Shitarine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasati Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama
Hare Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Rama
Hare,
Rama Hare
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
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 Ram, Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare.
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare.
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare Ram Ram
Jai Shri
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Shri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhara
Shri
Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta
Okay, everyone is interested in just chanting this
Hare
one or Hare Krishna Mahamantra also? Huh? No one is chanting sincerely except of 2-3 people. This is not so good. Huh? Okay. Who doesn't chant daily? Be brave and tell me. Who doesn't chant daily? Okay. Everyone has to chant every day, okay? Please. Otherwise, you will not understand. Brahma-samhita. Okay, please mute your mics. Okay, good. Okay. So, any one of you remember from last time what we read, what we learned? Who were present? Rishabh, do you remember anything? I'll show you the text, okay? Okay,
Krishna
okay, whatever you remember.
I remember that the golden stuff that which is coming from Vishnu is one universe.
Yeah, those golden eggs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so and what this picture shows? Remember anyone?
It shows
Vishnu.
that
Partha?
Lord
Yeah, Lord Vishnu,
Vishnu's
yes.
sister,
Durga
Durga
is
Devi.
Lord Vishnu.
Yeah, yes, Ashwin Prabhu.
Vishnu's sister, Durga Devi.
Yeah, that's right. But nobody, you haven't heard the class, maybe. Okay.
No,
Clear?
I did hear the class.
Okay. So what does it this verse mean? This verse. So he's glancing on the Maya.
Yep.
Through the time potency, which is Mahakala or Shambhu. Okay, Shiva. So this is how the original creation starts. Okay, Sarga, which is called Sarga. One is Sarga and the next is Visarga. Okay, so Sarga is what? When the original creation starts. Like Rishabh said, no, the golden eggs. So this in the Goloka chart we were seeing one day. So what are these golden eggs? Huh? These are Brahmand. These are the universes which are coming out from each and every pore of Lord Mahavishnu. And you can see here what he is doing. He's glancing on actually Rama Devi. And then through Rama Devi, he sends she's his chit potency, okay? Knowledge potency. She is Rama Devi, means the Lakshmi. He's the husband of Lakshmi. He's looking at Lakshmi Devi and asking her, I want to create now. I wish to create. And then she helps him glance on Maya Devi through Lord time potency, through Lord Shambhu. This is the time potency. Okay, so why time potency comes in the material universe? I told you last time. Why time is there in the material universe, not in the spiritual world? Can anyone tell me? Why time is there in the material world only, not in the spiritual world? Just a guess, anyone? Why no time potency works in the spiritual world, only in material world? Partha, you remember? So time defines what? With time, things get worsen or good? Becomes better or worsen?
It means
Worse.
Worsen, right? So in spiritual world, does it require to get worsen?
No.
No. So that's why the time potency just works in the material world. Okay. So he is glancing on Rama Devi, and Rama Devi helps him to glance on Maya Devi through the time potency Lord Shambhu. So he's Mahakal. Mahakal. In India, you might have seen the Kal Bhairav temple, right? Kal Bhairav, where you can see Lord Shiva. Kal. So, but actual Kala is Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Kalosmi aham, Kalosmi aham lokakshayakrit pravruddha, lokan samahartumiha pravruddha. So, lokakshaya, Kalosmi, I am the time potency, which is all devouring time. Okay, I am the all devouring time potency, Krishna says. So, but in the material world, actually mechanically, who is doing is Lord Shambhu, Lord Shiva. Okay, similarly, the creation also is given to Maya Devi, Durga Devi. But actually, everything, if we see, is done by Mahavishnu only. Okay, so from his pores, his each and every pore, when he breathes out, in his one breath, all the universes are emanated. What is the time of Mahavishnu's one breath? That I didn't tell last time. So that is the
one whole Manu.
14 Manus.
Oh, my bad.
Not 14 Manus even, more than that. Okay, 14 Manu is just one day of Brahma. 100 years of Lord Brahma is, okay, you can write it somewhere, okay? I love you, please. If you have a book, you should take, you can keep with you. So, the time of breathing out is one lifetime of Brahma, 100 years of Brahma. What is the 100 years of, what is the time duration of 100 years of Lord Brahma? 311 trillion 40 billion years. Yes, very good, Radha, you remember. 311 trillion 40 billion years. Okay, this is the time duration up to which Lord Brahma is existing. And after that, everything goes inside. When he breathes in, all these universes, they are just rushing inside his tummy, his stomach. And then when there is, after 100 years again, 100 years of 311 trillion 40 billion years, everything remains inside Mahavishnu. And again, everything is created. Again, he breathes out. And all his pores. Don't send the emojis, please. It distracts. So after that, from each and every pores of Lord Mahavishnu, again this all great gigantic universes they are created. Okay. So actually this is then there is a creation of this Mahat Tattva. It contains all the 24 elements. Okay, maybe or may not be, I don't remember if I tell you last time about 24 great elements. Okay, what are those? 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 working senses, 5 sense objects, then 5 great elements, and 3 mind, intelligence, false ego, and the Mahat Tattva itself. You don't need to remember all these things, but those are 24 elements by which whole this universe, including ourselves, is created. Okay. Okay. Who knows 5 senses? Rather, what are our 5 senses? Knowledge acquiring senses.
Touch.
No,
taste.
senses. Eyes. No.
Eyes, nose. ears,
Mhm.
mouth, and skin.
Skin. Okay. Now sense objects. What you were telling before, those are the sense objects. Who can tell the sense object? Okay, Rishabh, you tell the sense objects. 5 sense objects. Your video is paused. Maybe you can turn off your video and
touch.
speak. Touch.
Touch, then
Quick. With the nose, we can do what? With eyes, we can see what?
touch, nose,
Smell.
then eyes,
Touch, smell.
then smell, then
Form.
then yeah.
Eyes, we can see form. Okay, nose, we can smell. Ears, sound. Okay. Tongue, taste. Okay. So these are the sense objects. Okay, 5 sense objects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 5 working senses. What are the 5 working senses? Who remembers? Who can tell? Have a guess? No one. Okay, so hands. Divya, you know, yesterday I told. You remember? In Bhagavad Gita?
Yes.
Yes. What are 5 working senses? Do you remember?
Sight.
No, not sight. Working senses. Working senses are hands.
Eyes.
No,
Ears.
not eyes, ears. Okay. Hands, legs, mouth.
Legs. Mouth.
Okay. And genitals and excretory organs. Okay. These are the 5 working senses. Okay. And then 3, mind, intelligence, and false ego. These are the 3 subtle body. Okay. Our subtle senses. Okay. And then there is Mahat Tattva. And there is a soul and super soul also. These are the elements which are required to make the material creation. Okay. So everything is created by Maya Devi. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana, Shakti. Who remembers that shloka from last term?
I know. I remember.
Okay,
Me. Srishti, sthiti, pralaya, sadhana, shakti rekha. Chaye vayasya bhuvanani vibharti durga.
Ichana Rupa
Okay, very nice. Okay, good. Great. Okay, so what it says, Durga Mata, what she does? Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, right? Srishti means creation, Sthiti means maintenance, and annihilation. Okay, everything is done by Lord Durga in the material world with the will of supreme will of Govinda. Chaye vayasya bhuvanani bibharti Durga. Ichhanurupa. With his ichha, with his desire, she is working. Okay? With whose desire? Your desire or my desire or her desire? No. With whose desire? Govinda's desire.
Oh, wait, let me rejoin it.
Okay? So she is working as per Lord Vishnu's desire. Okay? So this is how we learned last time how it is created. Everything is created. So from his right hand. Okay. Any questions, Shakti? Anyone raise your hand? Shakti, did you raise your hand or by mistake? By mistake. Okay. No problem. Okay. So we learned that Lord Vishnu from his right limb created, Lord Mahavishnu created from his right limb, he created Brahma. Okay. From left limb, he created Vishnu. From right limb, he created Brahma. And from between his 2 eyebrows, he created Shiva. Okay. Shambhu. Okay. So that means we should understand from Brahma-samhita that Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma all are created by Mahavishnu, Karanadaksha Vishnu, originally. Okay. So this Mahavishnu is responsible for creating Shambhu, Shiva, in each and every universe, Brahma, and Vishnu, the maintainer. This is Shirodaksha Vishnu. Who is that Vishnu, which is mentioned in the left limb? Who is emanating from the left limb of
Shirodaksha Vishnu.
Shirodaksha Vishnu. Okay. So Shirodaksha Vishnu is in each and every universe. Lord Brahma is also, our Brahma is four-headed Brahma. Okay. This universe might have five-headed Brahma. This universe might have 100-headed Brahma. This universe might have 1,000-headed Brahma. This universe might have 1,000,000-headed Brahma. Okay. So our Brahma is the smallest Brahma.
Damn.
Okay. So this is what we learned. And this Mahavishnu enters into each and every of these golden universes, okay, in the form of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. He is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Now he has entered. This is the section of this. If you cut this golden Brahman, it looks like this. This universe looks like, from inside it is like this. So this Mahavishnu, who is lying here, he enters, he creates this, he enters into each of them. Okay, each of them, and he creates Lord Garbhodaksha Vishnu first of all. Okay, Garbhodaksha, he enters into the form of Garbhodaksha Vishnu, and also he creates his left limb, right limb, and who is Shiva for each universe is Rudra. Okay, 11 Rudras. They are there. They are responsible for partial annihilation, and that is a big, great topic. Okay, it comes in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Everything. So, so this is the very, very small information about, minute information about great, great, great creation activity of Lord Shri Mahavishnu. Okay, and this universe is 4 billion diameter, has 4 billion miles diameter. And this is the coating of this universe, each and every universe. It contains 8 layers: earth, water, air, fire, ether, and false ego and Mahatattva. 7 layers. Some people, somewhere it is written that it is also 8 layers, but it is here 7. Let's check it 7. And so this each and every universe is, this each and every layer is 10 times thicker than the next layer. Okay, so 10 times 4 billion, this is 4 billion, okay, the diameter. So 10 times thicker is the first layer, 40 billion. Okay, then 400 billion. This is 4,000 billion miles, okay. This is, that's the thickness. So if you want to go back to Goloka, what will be your condition then? Is it easy? Yes or no? You can go easily travel to Goloka? No, you should have great desire to see Krishna. Okay, otherwise you can't cross. How you will crossing this thick layers, right? So 4 billion miles is the diameter of this universe, entire universe, our universe. Okay, this diameter here to here. And one layer, this much, just this much, is 10 times thicker than this hole. Although it looks like smaller than this hole, but it is 10 times bigger than whole diameter of this universe. This one is 100 times the diameter. This one is 10,000 times the diameter. This one is 10,000 times the diameter. So if you want to cut it up, cut through this, right? You have to have great determination to go back to Krishna. Then only you can cut. So that's why it is said, it's studying scriptures is not the task of very old people. It should start from very childhood. right? If you want to do some college, right? So if you want to do some university work, jobs or studies, you have to go through kindergarten, year 5, year 10, year 12. Straight away you can't go. So don't take it lightly. These things are very important. Okay. So let's start again our reading for today. Okay, so today we'll read verse number 16. You can repeat after me. Ahankaratmakam vishvam tasmat etad vyajayata. Okay, who will read? Okay, one by one you can read. Okay, Ashin Prabhu, you can start reading. Please mute your mic if you are not reading.
The function of Shambhu in relation to Jivas is that this universe enshrining the mundane, egotistic principle has originated from Shambhu.
So now it is a description a bit of Shambhu. So in relation to Jivas is that this universe enshrining the mundane egoistic principle has originated from Shambhu. So me and mine and I, this is the ego, and that is coming from Lord Shambhu. So Shambhu is born from between the two eyebrows of Lord Mahavishnu, and this possessiveness mode of proprietorship that comes from Shambhu, it says. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. Atha Traistri Vidhair Vishvair Vishvair Leelamudvahata Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati
Yoga Nidra Bhagavati
Tasya Shrir Eva Sangata. Okay, Partha, read.
Thereupon the same great personal Godhead, assuming the threefold forms of Vishnu, Prajapati, and Shambhu, entering into the mundane universe, placed the pastimes of preservation, creation, and destruction of this world. This pastime is contained in the world. Hence, it has been perverted. The Supreme Lord, identical with Mahavishnu, prefers to concert with the goddess Yoganidra, the constituent of his own spiritual truth potency, full of ecstatic trance of eternal bliss, appertaining to his own divine personality.
Okay, everyone please turn on your videos, cameras. Otherwise, how I'll understand that you are listening? Please sit at one place. Okay, Savi, Krishna, if possible. Who else? Okay, please, half an hour you have, okay? Don't move around. Okay. So, the same great personality of Godhead, assuming threefold forms, Vishnu, Prajapati means Brahma, and Shambhu. So now we are trying to understand what? The secondary creation, okay? How we have come into picture from verse 16. Previously, we were learning what last time? How great universes are coming, okay? And now we are learning how the living entities are created, okay? From 16 onwards. So, which are responsible? Preservation, creation, and destruction, okay? So who does preservation? Maintenance from these three? Vishnu does maintenance. Then Brahma does creation and Shambhu does the destruction. Okay. The pastimes is contained in the mundane world. Okay. Being perverted, the Supreme Lord identical with Mahavishnu prefers to consort with goddess Yoga Nidra. So now, why this Yoga Nidra? Why he's creating while he's sleeping? All these things. So that because it is a perverted energy. Okay. And not divine. These material worlds are just today I was reading my brother's Guru Maharaj quote. It said that this earth, water, fire, ether, mind, intelligence, pulse, they are so low ingredients. So if we just see this body without soul, it's just so cheap. You can buy a body within $20, $10. It's not so costly enough. Very, very, very mundane. So that's why this Yoga Nidra. Since long I was thinking that how Krishna is in this Lord Mahavishnu in Yoga Nidra is while in trance he is creating all these universes. It's actually very very something wonderful for us, but it's not so great thing for him. He doesn't want to create all these things, but because of our bad karmas he has to. Okay, Shakti, you are again raising your hand. You want to read? Okay, you want to read. Okay. Okay, verse number 18. Everyone repeat after me. Sorry. Sisrakshayam tato nabhes. Tasya padmam viniryuyau. Tannalam hema nalinam. Brahmano lokam adbhutam. Okay, Shakti, you want to read? Okay, read. Okay, maybe you have to go in a separate room, then leave. Then you can read properly. Yeah, now read. It's good now.
The spiritual seeds of
Sankarshana
existing in the pores of skin of when Vishnu lying in the ocean of milk will to create this universe of gold. Lotus
springs
from his
navel pit.
The golden lotus with its
stem
is the
abode
of Brahma, representing Brahma
Loka or Satyaloka. Okay, so so this Sankarshana is responsible for spiritual seeds of Sankarshana existing in pores of skin of Mahavishnu. When Mahavishnu lying in the ocean of milk wills to create this universe, a golden lotus springs. Okay, this is about Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Okay, not Mahavishnu now. So this is the Garbhodaksha Vishnu. He has already entered into our universe. Okay, So now we are reading from this part. Now this part is what we are reading. So now this Mahavishnu, okay, entered inside this universe, and now he is just starting to create. This we already already understood in the first lesson of introduction, if many of you were there. Okay. So basically, why Sankarshana it is said? Because this Mahavishnu comes from Sankarshana. So Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, these were their four quadruple incarnation, and from Sankarshana comes Mahavishnu, that we learned in our introduction part. And then this he is entering as Garbhodaksha Vishnu. Okay, now this Garbhodaksha Vishnu, from his navel pit, a golden lotus springs. Okay, the golden lotus with its stem is abode of Brahma, representing Brahma Loka. So wonderful. Okay, so this is like this is how it is emanating from his navel, and why it's golden lotus? Why it's golden lotus? Anyone tell me? Can anyone tell? From the introduction part, I told you why it's golden, not pink lotus, not any. Brahma is what? A living entity, right? And there are many other living entities here. So everyone, when there was last annihilation, that time everything got annihilated, got destructed, and went inside his stomach. Now it is again created. So Lord Brahma, along with other living entities, they are here. Okay, in golden lotus, they are all here. We are all here. And now Lord Brahma will start creating. Okay, after many processes. So that also takes a long time. So this is what we will learn now, how he is starting to create. That we already learned in the introduction part roughly. Okay. Tattvani purva rudhani karanani parasparam.
Tattvani
Samavaya prayogacha vibhinnani prathak prathak. चिच्छाया सज्जमानो था भगवान आदि पुरुष. योजयं मायया देवो योग निद्रम अकल्पयत्. Okay, Krit, you can read. Krit, can you read?
Okay.
Before their come closer.
Before their conglomeration, the primary elements, their nascent state remained originally separate entity. Non-application of the conglomeration process is cause of the separate existence. Divine mass Vishnu, primal Godhead, through the association with the spiritual chit potency moves Maya. The application cumulating principle created those different entities in the state of cooperation. And after he himself considered Yoga Indra by way of external deliverance with his spiritual chit potency.
So conglomeration means creation of the primary elements in their nascent state, like very raw state. Okay, now they are creating when it was now they are using all those ingredients for the creation. Okay, those raw, like Mahat Tattva had, that cloud had all the 24 elements in raw form. So non-application cause of their separate existence. Divine Mahavishnu, primal Godhead, through association with his own chit potency, moved Maya, and by application of conglomeration principle, created those different entities in their state of cooperation. So he originally, now he created, and now by the emergence of Brahma, now Lord Brahma has appeared, and now everything will be taking place with the help of his chit potency, Yog Nidra. Okay, let's go ahead. Yojayitva tu tani eva. Pravivesha swayam guham. Guham praviste tasminstu. Jivatma buddhyate.
Jivatma
Pratibadhyate, yes. Jivatma tat pratibadhyate. Okay. Yes, Ashwin Prabhu, you can read. To finish quickly now.
By conglomerating all those separate entities, he manifested the innumerable mundane universes, and himself entered into the inmost recess of every extended conglomerate, Virat Vigraha. At the time, those jivas who had lain dormant during those catalysm were awakened.
So, so this is the Virat form. Okay, what is the Virat form of Krishna or Lord Vishnu? Is actually the material form. Okay, it's none other than the material form of it is actually the inside the material universe, and he is the Virat Purusha. And now at that time, those jivas who had lain dormant during the cataclysm were awakened. Now what happens? Now, as I said in the previous verse, that when there is an annihilation or destruction, so do you know, after each and every day of Brahma, when the night time comes, Ratragame praliyante tatre vakya samyake. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that as soon as the night time of Brahma comes, everything is destruction. Praliyate. It's destroyed. So it is called partial annihilation. The complete annihilation is when Lord Brahma's 100 years are over. But partial annihilation is at every day, after every one. What is the duration of 1 day of Brahma? Anyone remembers?
$3,040,000,000,000 years.
4.3 billion years. 3 billion, 40 billion. Yeah. No, it is 4.3 billion years. Okay. So 4.3 million. So if you add up 3 yugas, 4 yugas, okay. So Kali Yuga is 4.5 lakh years. That means 0.45 million years. Okay. Then multiplied by 2 is Dwapar Yuga. Let's say 8. Okay, 0.8. Then multiplied by 2 again is Treta Yuga, and multiplied by 2 is Satya Yuga. Okay, so like that. So if we add up all these 4 yugas, it comes to 4.3 million years. Multiplied by 1000 is 1 day of Brahma. It's 4.3 billion years is 1 day of Brahma. And same is the night. 4.3 billion years is the night. So 24 hours of Brahma is 8.6 billion years. Okay. So this is said in Bhagavad Gita actually. There is a reference. Okay. It says that Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Aharyat Brahmano Vidu Ratri Yuga Sahastrantam Teho Aratro Vidojana. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam means millennium. 1 millennium is 4 yugas. One Mahayuga is 4 yuga in combination is called one Mahayuga, one Divya Yuga. Okay, and then Sahasra Yuga Paryanta, multiplied by 1000. Haryat Brahmana Yuga. Ratri Yuga Sahasranta. Okay, Ratri, the night time is 1000 multiplied by one whole cycle of 4 yugas. And Teho or Ratra means such is the daytime. Daytime is also 1000 multiplied by 4 yugas. Okay. Some of you, most of you are not listening, but whoever is listening, it's good. So 8.6 billion years is the 24 hours of Brahma. And as soon as the night time comes, after 4.3 billion years, again 4.3 billion years night time, annihilation, destruction. After again 4.3 billion years night goes, the daytime starts. So again creation. And in one day of Brahma, Lord Sri Krishna appears. So you can imagine this is such a rare phenomenon when Krishna appears. Krishna appears after 8.6 billion years, that means, in his original form. Okay, as such Dwapar Yuga, he might be appearing in some different form. But Krishna in his original form, full-fledged form, comes after every 8.6 billion years. And he just had appeared 5,000 years ago. It is said by our acharyas. So we are very fortunate. He just came and went. So just like in the morning when we wake up, we take darshan of Krishna, right? In the similar way, when Lord Brahma appears after annihilation, he starts creating. Before he starts creating Krishna, he sees Krishna in his full-fledged form. So this is how it works. Just extra information. Okay, so at that time, those jivas who had lain dormant during the cataclysm were awakened. Now the creation has started. Brahma has born. So now again, these jivas, you can see here this with their all mentalities. Okay, some people might have died with a mentality like a cheetah, or some people might have died with the mentality of a man, or like a singer, or like a woman. So whatever bhava antakale cha mameva, so whatever yam vapi smarana bhavam tyajantyante kalevaram tam tam eveti kantya sada tat bhavita. So at the time of our death, whatever consciousness we carry in our next life, we carry same consciousness. At our death time, if we remembering fish, then we might take birth as a fish. Okay, if we remember Krishna, we might go back to Krishna. Okay, so at the time when there was an annihilation, what consciousness the jivas were carrying, now there is a time of creation again. After one day of Brahma, night of Brahma, now again they are in the process of creation. So then again, those jivas, they had still the same mind, intelligence, false ego, and the same mentality. That soul is given a body, a particular body, into different kind of species. So that means it doesn't necessarily how the scientists say that first was there a hen or the egg came first. No, everything was created simultaneously. 8.4 million species. Okay, they were all created together because of the like this is an eternal process. So jivas are eternal, and their karmas are also eternal. So at the time of annihilation, whatever mentality they carried, as per that, they are being given different bodies. So all the 8.4 million species, they are created all together. Okay. So by Lord Brahma, they are all created. Okay, this is the last verse we'll read. Sanityo nitya sambandha.
Sanityo nitya
Sambandha.
Prakritischa paraiva sa. Okay, Radha, you want to read or you have a question?
I want to read the translation.
Okay, you read the translation.
The same Jiva is eternal and is for the eternity and without beginning joined to the Supreme Lord by the tie of an eternal kinship. He is the transcendental spiritual potency. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. So same Jiva is eternal for its eternity and without a beginning joined to Supreme Lord. Tie of an eternal kinship. Wow, very good. So deep. So Krishna and Jiva are eternally, they are friends with each other, kinsmen. And so Krishna is our supreme best friend. And he always accompanies the Jiva. It's always there with the Jiva, with the every living entity. And living entities, just like Krishna is eternal, living entity is also eternal. Okay, without any beginning, without any end. So this is how the Jivas are born now and accompanied by the Super Soul. So Super Soul is also a part of material world. Divya, you keep your mic off. So Jiva is the part of material world. Same is Super Soul. Super Soul is also the Karanadaksha, the Shiradaksha Vishnu. He is also a part of material world only. Although it looks like he is the spiritual personality, but in this material universe, Super Soul is there. So when a person leaves his body and he goes to Goloka, the Super Soul doesn't have to accompany him. So he just goes. So his mind, intelligence, false ego, it remains in this material world. And the Super Soul also, because he's a he's a Shiradaksha Vishnu. So in this universe, as we saw in this chart, that Shiradaksha Vishnu resides somewhere in the pole star here. So it's a governing principle, maintaining principle of each and every living entity. Okay. If Shiradaksha Vishnu is not present in our body, what we can't do? We'll be dead. We can't work. We can't grow. Okay. So this universe grows because of Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And each and every living entity grows because of Shiradaksha Vishnu. Okay. So expansion and maintenance. He's a supreme maintainer. He maintains us. Without our parents maintain us, can we grow? No. No way. Right? So similarly, Super Soul, he's not there, will not be able to grow. So he's the supreme governing, maintaining principle. So and he is Suridam Sarva Bhutana, Natam Shanti Vrichati. He is always a supreme well-wishing friend. He is the ever well-wisher. Okay. So who remembers that shloka? Bhuktaram Yagdat Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram.
Bhuktanam tapasam sarvalokam maheshwaram
Surudam
sarva
Bhutanam
not mamam sujamyaham. I
Shanti
think that's how you
Vrichati. Yes.
Yeah.
So world peace formula, 3 things. What are those? Anyone can tell me? Rishabh, you remember? No, not Rishabh. Radha, you remember? Rishabh also might remember. 3 things. Surudam Sarvabhutana. So he's a supreme well-wishing friend, Krishna is.
Oh, I think I
Taram
remember.
Yagnatapasam. He's a supreme enjoyer, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Muktaram is a supreme enjoyer. Yagnatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram is a supreme controller. And Surudam Sarvabhutana. He is the ever well-wishing friend. He is our best friend, supreme best friend. Okay. Supreme controller, supreme enjoyer, and
Supreme
best
friend.
friend. Okay. Supreme friend or best friend. So whoever knows these three things, he can survive in this world very peacefully, nicely.
I can.
Okay. So this is the world peace formula. Okay. So thank you everyone. So I wanted to show you the darshan today because it's a Purushottam month. But
Yes, Mataji, we can see it. It's fine. I have tons of time.
You have time?
Yes, Mataji.
That's good. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll see if I have my mobile. Where did I keep my mobile? Oh no.
Are we gonna hear Brahma-samhita?
Oh yeah. Yes, we are going to hear Brahma-samhita, but I'll just quickly show you the darshan, okay, from my mobile. Wait a moment. Attention. Okay, yeah. Okay, wait a moment. We'll see the darshan first, okay? Then I'll play the Brahma-samhita. Okay. Advanced, okay, yes, just a moment.
Push.
Hare Krishna, we'll hear the Brahma-samhita now. We remove the spot. Okay. Okay.
Stop.
Oh, okay. Govindam Adipurusham Damam Pujami. Shakalen.
Can't hear, right?
Shanti Ponti Kalyuti.
ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः अनादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारणकारणः चिन्तामणि सकल सद्मशुकल्पवृक्षावृतेष्वरभीरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसम्भ्रमसेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुगणधर्मरविन्ददलायताक्षं वर्धावतं समसितामृतसुन्दराङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसत्फलमाद्यवंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं वेदेषु दुर्लभमधुर्लभमस्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्भवो विचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटिम् यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयाय दन्तः अण्डान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयान्तरस्थम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजास्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषाः सूक्तैर्यमेव निगमप्रथितैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिभाविताभिः ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि हेमाञ्जनविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्य रूपम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवने कृष्णः स्वयं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटिकोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मतया मनःसु यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधामसुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचया विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका छायेवयस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविषययोगात् सञ्जायते न हि ततः पृथगस्ति हेतोः यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपाचिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विकृतहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्तादृगेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यः कारणार्णवजले भजति स्म योगनिद्रामनन्तजगदट्टसरोमकूपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वमूर्तिम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथाः विष्णुर्महान् स इह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वान् यथाश्मशकलेषु निजेषु तेजः स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयत्यपि तद्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवयुगं द्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये स गणाधिराजः विघ्नान् विहन्तुमनमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्मही गगनमम्बुमरुत्तिशश्च कालस्तथात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्मात् भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेश सविता सकलग्रहाणाम् राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजाः यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति संहृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोऽथ पापनिचयः श्रुतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीटपतगावधयश्च जीवाः यद्दत्तमात्रविभवः प्रकटः प्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्मिन्द्रगोपमथवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्म बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजाम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहजप्रणयादिभीतिवात्सल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावैः सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशीं तनुमापुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रियः कान्ताः कान्तः परमपुरुषः कल्पतरवो द्रुमा भूमिश्चिन्ता मणिगणमयीतोऽयममृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसखी चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपितलास्वाद्यमपि च स यत्र क्षीराब्धिस्रवति सुरभीभ्यश्च सुमहान् निमेषाद्धाख्यो वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि समयः भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहमिह गोलोकमिति यम् विदन्तस्ते सन्तः क्षितिविरलचाराः कतिपये हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Somewhere somebody is playing Kartal, beautiful Kartals. Hari bol. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Mataji.
Summarize the shlokas. Hari bol, please. Hari